Yes, everybody, what's going on? My name's Howson. This is Stretford, Paddock, and it looks like the window is winding down with no movement on the in front, at least, for Manchester United. Anyone surprised? No, not at all. We said all the window. There was nothing going to be happening, and I still think that's the case. And I'll be absolutely shocked and stunned if we actually sign someone, because we're not going to, are we? Right, first up then is Upamecano. Oh my God, I like him. What's a go on in, Steve? Well, I'll tell you. Fuck all. That's what's a go on in. Basically, the Express have decided to regurgitate something that we knew about in the summer. I literally remember standing right here, wearing less clothes, telling you that Upamecano's going to Bayern Munich. I don't think that's changed. So here's what they say anyway in the Express, in case you're asked. It says, Upamecano's £38 million release clause is due to be activated in the summer. Yeah, we knew. We knew that last summer. Manchester United are interested. Yeah, we knew that last summer. But there's a twist. Bet you're not seeing this coming. Bayern Munich are interested. Yeah, we fucking knew that last summer. You're not M. Night Shyamalan. We knew. We all saw that fucking thing coming down the pipe. Not a danger. What's the issue then? Well, he's a player in Germany. Now, when a player in Germany gets the old phone call from the Germans, specifically Bayern Munich, that's where they go. When have you ever seen anyone not go to Bayern Munich when they play in Germany? It doesn't happen. The article does also go on to state that Chelsea are interested in him. Fucking are they? Like, Chelsea's new manager's been there precisely 2 days. Has he already started making transfer plans, has he? I'd be very surprised if he has, I'm being honest with you. And again, the same rule applies. He's not going to go there when Bayern Munich's there, innit? It also says fucking Liverpool and City and all sorts are in there. Now, I know Liverpool are interested in a centre-half because Virgil van Dijk died. So they need to replace the dead guy. And Tottenham need one because Jose's breaking all his toys. It still doesn't mean he's not going to Bayern fucking Munich though, does it? Simples. Is there any reason to get excited about Upamecano coming to United? No. Not coming. 0 out of fucking 10. Next up, Declan Rice and the unlikely source of 442 magazine. And they're saying Manchester United could have a free run at Declan Rice because Chelsea's interest in him was largely Frank Lampard's interest in him. So now that Frank Lampard, I don't know if you know, I hope I'm not telling you Frank Lampard got sacked. I'm sorry. Hope you were friends. Frank Lampard got sacked. And I know they all said he was better than Solskjaer. They all said he was going to achieve crazy things. TalkSport had like a national week of mourning because they fucking love him. So I'm sorry to be the one that tells you the news that Frank Lampard got shit canned by Chelsea. Comes as a shock to everyone. Declan Rice, and apparently now a free run at him. My issue with Declan Rice is he's a 40-50 million pound player. He's not a 70-80 million pound player. He's good. He's a little bit more progressive than, say, Scott McTominay with the ball at his feet. Outside of that, not a lot of difference, really, between him, in my opinion. I don't think he's your Sal Niguez. I don't think he's a world-class, I walk in, I'm fit, I play kind of character, which is what I think United need. He's good. But don't you just get this feeling, you go, is that really the kind of guy going to take us to the next level? There's a bit of Karol Poborski kind of feel about this. There's a bit of a Kleberson kind of feel about this. So you go, he's good, he's won a World Cup. But is he a Manchester United player? I don't know, is the answer to that. I don't know. And certainly not at the 70-80 million pound kind of mark. Do you know what? I would be fucking well happy, actually, if Manchester United went, we're never signing a Premier League player again. Certainly not one in his 20s. Maybe you can make a case for a teenager, maybe. Because even though we're paying 30-40 million pounds for teenagers from abroad, teenagers from the Premier League are 50-60 million pound, aren't they? So I would be well happy if there was like, look, the Premier League, everyone's just too loaded. Everybody is too loaded. So you can't get a deal nowhere because people are like, nah, don't want to sell. So you have to go absolutely turbo to buy anyone. There's some right bargains if you start looking better in other leagues. United needs to utilise that scouting network. We could literally save ourselves hundreds of millions by having a good look and a bit of a gamble every now and then. And I hope that's what we've done with a couple of players lately. It just feels mad, doesn't it? Like £70 million for Declan Rice. I said good, but not world class. Now, is he coming to United? That's what we're all here for. Not unless we sell someone, I don't think. I don't think you can have Matic, Fred, McTominay and more just chilling and bring in Declan Rice at the same time as well. So I would think someone has to be moved on. I'm not sure who that would be. I'm not sure where that would go. Not sure what that would raise. Matic seems like a bit of a tap in to let go, doesn't he? But he's also one of our best performers. So for me, don't know. Can't see it happening. Certainly isn't going to happen in January. So 0 out of 10. Next up, Jason Sanchez. Jason Sancho. Jason Sanchez then of Borussia Dortmund in Germany. Apparently, Manchester United are going to be in the race. We were all up for him in the summer. He was well up for coming. United didn't want to pay £120 million. We certainly don't want to pay £120 million in January. So, unfortunately, that's not happening for us. And people are saying he's had a shit season at Dortmund. He's not had a shit season at Dortmund. He had a shit start in the league for whatever reason. He had a great Champions League run, and he's turned it around. He's actually banging in goals and assists almost as normal at the moment for him now. Can he do it in England? I'm certain he can do it in England. The issue, again, I think, is the price. When you look at how much movement happened in the transfer window this month, i.e. next to none, you got to think that, yeah, maybe there'll be some movement in the summer, but I don't think 120 million is the price. I think certainly you've gone a year without fans in stadiums. Supposedly United have lost more than anybody on that front. We've also, and not many people are talking about this, United have fell some serious places in relative to the other clubs around us. We're about to be overtaken by fucking Liverpool, for starters. So for all the talk of Ed Woodward's a commercial fucking genius, is he? This is Manchester United you're trying to sell, not fucking Oldham Athletic. Like, who doesn't want to sponsor United? Honestly, that must be the easiest job in the world. You don't even have to call them. They ring you. So, is he a commercial genius? How many years have I been saying United should have some sort of Netflix-style thing? I'd pay a fortune for that. If United had some sort of I'd probably pay 20, 30, 40 quid a month, right? For somewhere where I could go, 93, Sheffield Wednesday at home. There's the full 90 minutes. Bosh, on demand. HD. How much would you pay for that? Why haven't United done that? Why does our website look like it was designed by a fucking Labrador? There's so many aspects of this football club where you go, what the fuck were we doing that for? So many more revenue streams that Manchester United could open up that they don't. Including, MUTV has the footage. I don't know if you noticed, but it's actually in the building at the over end of the street with the one with the brass windows. That's where they are. So it isn't like they have to go and buy the rights for everything. United have the rights to all of their games. Going all the way back to the Babes. How many of us would go on an absolute MUTV binge of let's watch the Babes all day today? Could even call it Babe Station. Actually, no, that's the bad name. That's different name. I would call it a different name. The point stands. The technology's out there to make that sort of platform. United have got the content. We're in an era of content. People would pay money for that content. And it's not just it's a way to make money. No, it's actually a service a lot of United fans would love. People haven't seen enough of Roy Keane because those games don't get published enough. People still have question marks about Eric Cantona. Let's put it out there. You could even dedicate a little bit of time to put in some of the Opta stats through some of those old matches so you can have a modern interpretation. Here's the average touch map of Manchester United versus Bayern Munich in the Champions League final 1999. Here's David Beckham's stats from the centre and how they differed for when he played on the right wing. Shit like that would be fantastic. I've gone on a massive tangent there, but you get the point I'm talking about. Ed Woodward's fucking failed. United have slipped down the table in the financial terms, and that's going to have an impact on signings. So if you want to get mad about why, alright, get mad at we haven't got our own Netflix thing. Sound. Get mad about this, that and the other. But know that it has an impact on the pitch, because they'll say, we can't spend that because X, Y, Z. Well, you could have increased revenue elsewhere, couldn't you? It's the biggest football club in the world, or as you like to tell us constantly. But fucking is it? So Jason Sanchez then in the summer, he'll come. He's not the issue. The issue is, will we pay the money? And I don't know if we will. And that's the only thing that's going to stop this. So at the current prices, 100 to 120 million euros, that's the quote for Jason Sanchez. I'm going to have to say 4 out of 10. That was the ins. This is the out. First up then, Palestri. He's been at United for a couple of months now. Done all right in the 23s, but there's not enough 23s football that's being played to really aid his development. I think he's miles off the first team. So he looks like he's going out on loan. Club Brugge and Alaves in La Liga look to be the two places that he's going to. This is according to the Mirror. I think we could get this deal done, and I think we could get this deal done like this weekend, to be honest with you as well. This could happen quite fast, so I don't think it's certain, but I think it's something that we are looking to make happen. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Jesse Lingard. I'm sad how it ended with Jesse, to be honest. There's a place in the squad for players that Jesse was 2 years ago, 2.5, 3 years ago. Jesse earned his place in the World Cup squad, was arguably one of England's better players in the World Cup, and before you start commenting, go and actually watch it. He covered the most distance. He absolutely embarrassed Dele Alli. They played the same position in every metric. He was great up until then, and was, his thing. He was never going to win a Ballon d'Or. He was probably never even first choice. But he gives you something in a squad, and he's had some phenomenal performances, including winning the FA Cup for Manchester United. So, whatever your opinions on Jesse, that guy lived our dream. All of our dreams. As United fans, he grew up watching United. I know his family are United fans. He lived all of our dreams. So fair fucks to him for that alone. Good luck with whatever goes on at West Ham. I hope you take points off City and Liverpool. But I hope he gets himself sorted out, and I hope he gets his head round whatever he needs to get his head round, and finishes off the career the way it started, to be honest. Because the last 2 years I don't think is a reflection of who he actually is as a footballer. So he's going to West Ham. They're paying 1.5 million for him, covering his wages. It's a good move for everyone, I think. 10 out of 10. It's happened. And that's it. What a shit transfer window that is. Yeah. That's it. In a bit.